What's going on, guys? Your boy RandomGuyKev here, and I have another video for you. And I did this video 2 years ago, and then before that 4 years ago. Talk about sponsorships in Airsoft, how they work, what you should expect, what you shouldn't expect, why you're doing it. Kind of feel like I'm repeating myself like a robot. But if a lot of you seen some things online about LA CAPA Customs and Murder Inc., the whole situation stemmed from things that were said and things that weren't done. So saying things and not delivering has nothing to do with their CAPA business as a whole, just their sponsorship side. I'm going to leave a link for my other two videos because it's just kind of don't want to repeat myself again. You guys just go check those videos out. They are older, but they still are somewhat relevant. And it's like, I feel like people don't really get the concept of sponsorships and affiliates and creating contracts and things of that nature. So I'm going to talk about it a little bit. So from what I read, the receipts and everything, there was an email sent out by LA CAPA Customs to a bunch of their teams, stating that, stating a number of things in regards to your affiliate code and your entry costs, because suppose they paid a lot out last year. Whose fault is that? Their fault, of course, for sponsoring every team out there and wanting to be at the forefront of everything. I don't, and this is another thing that I said. Not everybody deserves to be sponsored. Sorry, I'll say that again for the people in the back. Not everybody deserves to be sponsored. And if you're going to sponsor loser ass teams, you got to deal with all the repercussions that come with, your winning teams not getting, the same deals. Because the thing is, I feel like a lot of these companies just sponsor people just so they could, it's free marketing. Yeah, it's free marketing. But I don't think when it comes to money that's involved, there should be some type of contract instead of a gentleman's handshake. Because sometimes you can't trust people. Personally, if you don't know them, you kind of get to know them and things of that nature. But at the same time, gentleman's handshake only go but so far unless you're really tracking, everything. So I'm gonna start off first with, let's talk about the teams. Okay, so when it comes to sponsorships for teams, if you don't really fuck with the company, it makes no sense to get sponsored by them. Even if they're throwing it out, hey, we like what you're doing, come to the table, talk about it. A couple things that you should talk about: what the expected work, what are you both getting out of it, what makes sense, and then if a money amount is discussed, monetary compensation, an agreement should be made. For me personally, whenever I go work with companies, some of these companies I've been working with since I kind of got into Airsoft, probably a year after Airsoft, I made relationships randomly. I went out to an event, had conversations, and then we just started working together. And a lot of these people I consider my partners and not my sponsors, because we know what it is. I tend to try to over deliver because they also put as much work into the relationship as me. So it's not just one-sided relationship. And when I say that, I'm always over communicating. Hey, what's the next project we need to work on? What needs to go? What? Even if I don't hear from them, I'm like, you know what? Let me hit them up. Hey, what's the next thing we need to work on? Do you feel like everything is being delivered properly? This, that, and the third. And I think that over communication has helped grow our bond and continue making companies want to work with me, because I over communicate, and then I tend to have a spreadsheet or a document of, hey, this is my deliverables. I'm doing this, doing this, doing this, doing this. But company, if you don't have a relationship like that, write up an agreement. Hey, let's do a trial run for the next 3 months. You provide this, and then we'll provide this. See how it works out. Then you can renegotiate after that 3 months to make it a year contract, or you can do it for 6 months and then renegotiate after that 6 month, or do it for a year. Do a year contract where it's what they're providing, what you're providing. And, if you need people to review it, have people, legally review it to make it make sense. Some of the stuff in the LA CAPA one, he should have, back in January, he said he was having something written up, and then, then he sent this new email out with the stipulations. Hey, up to 100% off for your first entry. Sounds good. Sounds great. But in the text thread with I guess the person that handles the sponsorship, hey, we will cover 100% of your entry. The simple fix to that, if they couldn't deliver on covering the 100% of the entry, would have been like, hey, sorry, we apologize, we'll cover this one, but moving forward, it'll only be up to $300 moving forward. And that's it. They could have simply fixed it. They didn't have to respond. They didn't have to keep going back and forth and respond. Then decided to keep responding to other comments. Should have just left it as is. Could have easily resolved it instead of having, the team wait weeks. And I don't think I believe this was a long time coming, and then having a discussion about it, and the discussion turned into didn't really turn into discussion. It was a 2-minute conversation where it's, hey, we'll only cover $300 worth of your entry for NSL. The other thing is, sponsors, please know how much entry costs for these events, because it makes no sense if you're saying, hey, I'll cover entry, or I'll cover up to a specific one, and you don't know how much the entry cost is. NSL is $800. SpeedQB is I want to say $450, $500, depending on which one you go to. At CSL is about the same. Well, they all increase in price. Nothing is $300. $300 for what? That's not good. It's cool. Appreciate it. Thank you. But at the same time, as a sponsor, please do your research on the leagues that you're supporting, the teams that you're supporting, and don't just sponsor everybody. That's fucking stupid. Why are you sponsoring everybody? And it's like you're not doing your due diligence as far as getting information on the teams. There's new teams that pop up every day and old teams that leave. Why are you sponsoring loser ass teams? I would understand if you sponsor, a winning team. Murder Inc. is one of those winning teams. Cool. Let's sponsor you guys and let's focus on your development as a development together. Let's work on our progress together. LTD, SYG, winning teams. Marshmallows, just one winning team. It's one of those things where a winning team that has a championship, let's support them versus supporting loser ass teams that don't have a resume. I don't know. My money would go towards a winning ass team versus a losing ass team. Because now my loser ass is associated with that loser ass team. I'm just saying, just throwing it out there. Just do your research before you start being like, hey, I'll sponsor you. Hey, I'll sponsor you too. Hey, I just want to get my name out there. Hey, I just want to get my name out there. Why? Why? That's why it comes back down to, why are you doing this? And that goes for both teams and companies. Why are you doing it? Okay, so you can make your mark and get your name more out there. Cool. And sponsoring teams versus individual, it's two different things, guys. I hope you guys know that. It's two different things. Sponsoring an individual, that's completely different versus sponsoring a team, because with an individual, you try to make it more personal. Let's have a conversation. Whereas a team, you may interchange captains and the captain has to deal with that. It always changes who I'm dealing with and what's going on. Nobody got time for that. Again, at the end of the day, everybody should be making a media kit. If you don't know what a media kit is, Google it, please. Provide a media kit of what you need, what you want, your stats, your team, the information the information for your social handles, your stats, things of that nature. So it makes it easier for you to easily sell yourself with your media kit versus, hey, let's show some highlight reels type thing, which is cool too. But why am I investing on you? Double check on ROI, return on investment. A lot of these companies aren't getting that with teams. And, LA CAPA, putting his numbers out there. We didn't ask for that. Who cares? That's the amount of money you put into leagues. You put it into the community. Great. I applaud you. How much money did you make from the community? How much money? Since you're putting numbers out there, how much money did you make from the community? Okay, this is a whole different discussion. The amount you put into community versus how much you took from the community. Different discussion. But I'm just throwing it out there because you threw those numbers out there. We don't care. And again, you decided to sponsor teams and leagues. So if you couldn't pay an X amount, just say that. Just say, hey, guys, sorry. We said we would cover it, but we can't. We ain't got the funds. That'd have been a simple, keep it direct. Sponsors, keep it direct. People that are looking for sponsors, keep it direct. Get something written out and signed. Yet having receipts and text back and forth, emails back and forth, that's cool. That's nice. But when it comes to monetary, a monetary amount, you gotta get that written down on paper and sign off on it and keep it pushing, because I'm not really necessarily obligated to give you the money. I could be like, hey, and again, that email did say up to 100%. The email said up to 100%, but the text message said we'll cover 100% of the injury. Two conflicting statements, literally like months apart from each other. So I'm taking the most recent one where you said you cover the entire injury, and then you asked me how much the injury was, and because you didn't know. Know these things, please. So I went on a rant for a little bit, but again, individual sponsorships versus team sponsorships, two different things in my opinion. And as a team, what value do you bring? And as a sponsor, what value do you bring to the team? So it's got to kind of mesh with each other so you can move forward. All those teams with like 6 or 7 names on your jersey and not like they don't cover shit. And I've said this before to teams, like, hey, if you have that many sponsors, create an agreement where, you cover 25% of our entry, cover 25% of our entry, cover 25% of our. If you have 4 companies covering 25% of your entry, boom, you're good. Then you can go into, hey, cover 25% of our, travel, cover 25 or 50. Like, it's all about how you word things and how you talk to your sponsors and how you deal with them. Because again, having so many sponsors and like, what's the value? What's the purpose? Just to have them on your jersey? Because a lot of people like to have things on their jersey, and supposedly that's free marketing. And if there's no return on investment on you, why would I invest in you? As a team, and I mentioned this to somebody else, as a team, I'm an individual. I have one platform. I have, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok for me as an individual creator. Then you have, your teams, which sometimes consist of between 5 to 10 people. Now you have 5 to 10 different avenues where you can share, you can market from. Even if somebody has 300, somebody else has 1,000. So one other person has 2,000. Another person has 1,000. Like, those numbers together, it's a large number. Say if it's, let's say 5 of you, and you all have 1,000 followers. Okay, that's 5,000. Let's cut out 1,000. Let's cut out 1,000 because they might all already be following you. So now you have 4,000 between the 5 of you guys. I'm gonna say 3,500. 3,500 between the 5 of you guys. Now that's a community of 35 people that you can share and market to through those 5 people. So it's just, there's an opportunity to, put that information into a spreadsheet and say, hey, this person has this many followers, this person has this many followers, and we can share it on these different avenues and go from there. And then could potentially see your ROI. I can go on to a podcast, somebody else's podcast, and be like, shout out to our sponsor, blah blah blah. If you need the best, this, that, or BB's go hit them up, check them out, use my discount code, go from there. That's another form of marketing. Affiliate codes, to me personally, they're hit or miss, only because affiliate codes, depending on how they're situated. If you don't know what affiliate code is, let me give me a second. Let me get you guys the kind of quote unquote definition. The affiliate code is a process of which an affiliate earns a commission from marketing another person or company's product through a link. So it's me telling you, hey, use this link. I'll get money off of it, but use this link. This is how they track if I do anything. It's smart, but it's also dumb because you can't track what I'm doing. If you feel like that's the only way to track if I'm sharing your business or if I'm making you any money, I think it's dumb because people will go to the website and not use the affiliate link and be like, spend their money. I have people who hit me up, hey, I forgot to use your discount code. Okay, like I don't make any money from it. I don't care. As long as the field or shop, whatever is making money, I don't care. Go pay full price. You don't need 10% off. You don't need that 5% off. Just go pay full price. I'm cool. They made money. I'm great. But the affiliate code, in some affiliate codes, they don't necessarily give you a discount when you go through them. So it's more of a, hey, I'm going through this affiliate so you can make a commission from it, a 1% or a 5%. And I've seen people have, I think LA CAPA's is 1%. So if I spend $100, that's $1. For every $100 spent, it's $1. Yay, I'm balling. Whoosh. So affiliate links, if he was really to gauge it, if they were pushing their affiliate link and say they had, $10,000 in sales, that's high. $5,000 in sales, like what then? Like, are they a better ROI for you or not? It's hard to kind of put a price on it and gauge it because it's, again, Airsoft. But I'm sorry, you were able to invest $85,000 into the Airsoft community, and thank you so much. We appreciate it. You're the best. And 54,000 of that was in leagues. Love it. 54,000 was in league, and then 17,000 or something was in teams. Did any of the teams see it? Because I saw that posted, and a lot of the teams, number of teams said they didn't see any of that money, but I don't know. But again, neither here nor there. As a sponsored team or player, sometimes I get products sent to me. Those products get reviewed, played with, and a lot of times I just give them away to new players or existing players. I do them for a giveaway. If the company, provided you product, nothing's free in this world. They want something done with it. So yeah, you might, hey guys, I put this part into my gun, I did that. They may feel that they're losing money because they, sent you stuff for the free. But in their mind, they were probably like, hey, I'm sending you this for the free. You better big my shit up. You better say all good things about me. You should better say this, that, and the third. That's some people. It's better to just get a better understanding. Communicate, over communicate, effective communication. Over communicate too much, where you get a better understanding of, hey, what do you want me to do with this product? But I'm going to keep it in my style so it won't be influenced. If it sucks, it sucks. If it doesn't suck, it doesn't suck. I'm going to just say it how it is. But moving forward, teams, please, get some type of written contract procured. You can find sample contracts online as a team. What you want, what you need, what they need, what they need you to do, things of that. It's very simple to put a contract together and put hey, by end of the year, let's renew, let's come back to the table, let's see if we need to change something, add something, and go from there. But yeah, guys, have the whole the situation is, it looks bad on both sides, but at the end of the day, it could have been easily resolved by saying, oh wow, Okay, yeah, we did say that, but okay, well, you know what? We'll cover this 800, but moving forward, it's going to be a maximum of 300 if you win first place, something like that. Simple. Wash your hands with it. Keep it going. $800 as a company, as a business that's building a new storefront. You don't got 800 to just like. You don't got 800 to just pass off. I'm just saying, but it turned into a bigger deal with other teams and players came out of the woodworks and started saying other things. I learned other things. I was like, damn, that's crazy. I mean, this is a learning experience for companies. But yeah, I mean, guys, Airsoft is too small. Airsoft is too fucking small to be like trying to like not come through on your word. Like, if you're gonna say something, follow through. Follow through. Don't say, hey, it was sent in error. That was a mistake. It's been out there. It's been out there for weeks now that you sent an email with X, Y, and Z. And I mean, you should have put clarity on it. You should have put clarity on it. You should have did the contract like you said you were going to do back in January. But to each their own. Everybody moves different. Every business moves different. It's a learning experience for LA CAPA to get a better understanding. It's also a learning piece for the Murder Inc. crew. But that's it. Let me know your thoughts on the whole sponsorship thing, guys. Again, you can watch my other videos about setting expectations, asking yourself why you want a sponsorship, affiliate code, discount codes, creating effective communication, and realizing that nothing is free in this world. Nothing. Somebody could be like, yo, this is free, this is just for you. But it comes with stipulation. Everybody has some type of stipulation in their mind, like either shout me out or something, or like do this. You don't have to. You don't have to do any of that. But if you want to work with a partner long term, sometimes you just got to bite the bullet and be like, all right, yo, I got this from da da da. I'm gonna do a couple videos with it and showcase it. Here's the link, and go from there. But let me know your thoughts on this, and yeah, guys, let's take it from there. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'll catch you guys on the next one.